ma-cover natin yung mga mas maraming topics. Tapos, by tomorrow,
Group 1, sir.
Group 1. Okay. Sige, Patricia, kung ready na kayo, please kindly share your screen. Alright? So, thank you.
Sir, wala pa ho ata yung kasama kong isa. Kaming dalawa lang, pero wala pa po
Sige.
siya, eh. Pero
So,
kung mag-start po ako, okay lang. Kaso wala pa po kasi siya.
okay. So, antayin lang natin siguro, no? A few minutes. Is that okay? Sa inyo?
Okay, sir.
Sige, antayin lang natin siya. So, thank you so much. Alright. Sino ba yung kasama mo, Patricia?
Si ano po, si Joselito,
So si
yung
dito.
yung laging late din ko pinapasok.
So, sabi niya naman daw, gigising siya ng umaga today.
Oo, sir.
Sabi
Tsaka
niya.
sinabi ko sa kanya.
Mm. Mm. Sige, siguro kahit mga 7:30, bigyan natin siya ng at least how many minutes? Ayan, mga 9 minutes. Tapos kapag wala, you can start. Alright?
Oh,
Patricia.
okay, sir.
Okay. Parang hindi naman masyado magantay yung mga participants natin. Alright, so thank you so much and see you in a while. Hi guys.
Hi, sir. Sir, parang
Yeah,
I
mukhang
knew oo nga po, eh.
pag inintay natin siya baka hindi tayo makaumpisa
Oo
'no?
nga po, sir.
Ganyan lagi yan sa salita, eh. Sige. So, siguro ikaw na lang tapos ano, let's discuss that. Alright?
Okay, sir. Sige po, mag-start na po ako. So, guys, just, bear with me kung ano lang po yung yung ano, napag-aralan ko po. Pasensya na po. Wait lang. Okay. Good morning, Sir Bobby, and hi, everyone. Am I ano po, audible, and can you see what I'm sharing?
Yes po.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for answering. Sige, start na po tayo. Um, okay. Group 1 will be reporting about balsamic wireframes. Okay, so just to let you know that the balsamic wireframes was founded on March 2008 by Peldi Gilitzoni, I think. Actually, he's a former Adobe senior software engineer. So before anything else, let's know first what is a wireframe. Okay. Hey, what is a wireframe? It is a basic two-dimensional visual representation of a web page, app interface, or a product layout. So there are three main types of wireframes: the low fidelity wireframes, mid fidelity wireframes, and high fidelity wireframes. So the most distinguishing factor among these three is the amount of details they contain. So meaning low fidelity wireframes contain only few amounts of details. So we will know about these low fidelity wireframes because we're going to talk about balsamic wireframes. So what is balsamic wireframe? What is it? Okay, balsamic wireframes. Mhm. It is an application for creating wireframes, which are like, digital sketches of a user interface. It is a low fidelity UI or low fidelity user interface wireframing tool that reproduces the experience of sketching on a notepad or whiteboard, but using a computer. And it really forces you to focus on structure and content, avoiding lengthy discussions about colors and details that should come later in the process. Okay. Okay, these are some top wireframing tools. We have Adobe XD. This is, I don't know, Miro or Miro, Mach Plus, Balsamic Wireframes, Wireframe.cc, Figma, Pencil Project, Ninja Mock, Fluid UI, MacFlow, Kaku, and of course there are other wireframing tools out there. So let's proceed. Okay, this is um, this is I think itsura ng ano ng what you call this balsamic wireframe up. This is what it looks like. So this is just a very a quick show of the five primary parts of this app. Now we have here, of course, the toolbar up here, and below the toolbar is the UI library, or we call, or the user interface library. You know, and here on the left we have navigator panel, and on the right we have property inspector, and here in the middle, the white one, is the canvas. So we will know about this, about this app. So let's go and open our app. Okay, the balsamic. So just give me a second, guys. There. So I remember yung sinabi ni Sir Bobby na dati beforehand that we need to, those things that we need, the tools that we need to download. So uh, I think balsamic is one of them. So I'm assuming that most of us, or if not all, we have already this balsamic application. If not, madali lang naman mag-download, from your browser. You just go to balsamic.com and download from there, and then sign up and then log in. Once you're logged in, it's gonna be like this. Ito yung itsura niya. Can you see?
Yes, Patricia.
Okay. So ito po siya. So you need to bear with me kasi wala pa po ata yung kasama ko. Supposed to be siya yung mag-explain further. So kung ano lang po yung kaya ko, so just bear with me, guys. So ito po yung here, the black part is the toolbar. So what you call toolbar. Tapos marami po siyang, ito yung mga icons niya. And here on the left side is the navigator panel. And here below the toolbar is the UI library. And on the right side is the property inspector. And here in the middle, the white one is the canvas. Dito po tayo mag-work. This is the workplace. So kung gusto niyo po nating lakihan ito, yung workspace natin, here on the left side, we can hide this, but by pressing this one, the hide navigator. Or sa keyboard shortcut natin, Control J or Command J. There, wala po siya, di ba? Nung nawala po siya, may lumabas po. Lalabas lang po itong mga to pag nakatago na po itong navigator panel. So ito po, ano bang ginagawa po nitong icon? Rename, duplicate. Ito po nakikita nyo, yan. This is a very nice tool and you can play with it. Joke. Yan. Tapos, pag gusto niyo po ng bigger space, and this one, ito po siya. Kung gusto niyo pong itago itong this UI library, just press this one. Itong pong parang square na parang smiley. Yan po. Then, babalik po siya pag press niyo po o doon po sa keyboard, ayan po. Control or Command L. Yan. Tapos ito naman po ay dito po siya sa right side. Pag gusto niyo po itago para malaki po yung space. Dito po sa property, ito po, matatago ang property inspector na tinatawag. And so ito po yung mga icons po, yung mga na makakatulong po sa atin. Ito yung undo. And this one, mga paste. Yung mga madali na po siyang mga copy and paste and this. Pero pag alam niyo po yung sa control, yung nyo, keyboard, di ba yung control C, control A, control V, pwede po yun. Tapos kung ano po yung gagawin natin dito, at isa pa po ito, ang daming controls po, di ba? So you can choose from the widgets here. Ito may all. You're gonna press all. Yan po siya. So kung mayroon po tayong plano, may project po tayo, madali na po siya kasi let's say, ano po lang siya, drag and drop. For example, ito. I will drag this and drop. Wait. Ay, sorry. Ayan. Drag and drop. There. Tapos, kung gagawa pa tayo, may web page, and then, yung ano po natin, URL. Yun, para po siyang lang talaga, drawing siya. Kaya madali lang po siyang yung halimbawa, may yung ideas po natin, our ideas, na, ito yung website na gagawin ko, ano kaya ganito, yung mga ideas, ito, ay mali, madali na po siyang i-erase, madali na po siyang i-delete. Tapos mura lang. Di ka na gagastos. Kasi free lang naman 'tong ano, so hindi ka nagagastos, may ideya ka pa. So backspace, yan. Ang dami pong pagpipilian siya, may Android, the buttons, common. Tapos para madali po siya, dito po siya sa quick add. I-type niyo po halimbawa, naghahanap po kayo ng halimbawa wala po diyan ano, let's for example, yan, ang dami pong list ng suggestion, andiyan na siya. Ngayon 'pag nasanay na po tayo dito, if we're used to this na, we can close this UI library if you're used to this kasi malaking space natin. You can have bigger space. Tapos magiging mabilis lang siya, just hanap ka lang, i-type mo lang, then hanap. Yan. So, let's try. Itago po natin lahat. Yan. Ganito po siya. Then, balik po natin. Tapos kung ano po yung gagawin natin dito sa canvas po natin, nasa-save po siya kasi syempre yung sinabi ko po sa inyo kung sino po yung founder, yung sa Adobe po siya dati. Gano'n po yung sa Adobe Cloud, nasa-save po kaagad. Hindi na po kailangan Control S. Save po na yan. So, like for example, ayan. Kung ano mang gagawin dito, naka-save na po yan. Makikita niyo po. Tapos kung anong gagawin niyo dito, lumalabas din siya. Halimbawa ito, may babaguhin po kayo. Basta gano'n po. Pasensya na po kasi yun lang po yung ano, dapat siya po si ano po yung talaga mag-e-explain tapos magde-demo po siya dapat. So,
Nandiyan na siya sa dito.
andiyan na po. Ay, salamat. So, ibibigay ko na po yung floor sa kanya. So, I hope nakatulong po yung pag-explain ko kahit papaano
Yeah.
dito po tungkol sa ano.
Great
So,
job.
okay na ba? Pwede na po bang tawagan si ano?
Ayun, nandiyan na siya sa dito eh.
Ah.
Sorry daw. Ayaw siya.
So, I hope na intindihan niyo po kahit papaano yung explanation ko, yung kaya kong i-explain po.
Yeah.
So,
Great. Sige.
so I will give the floor now to Joselito.
Alright.
Oh,
Sige.
wait lang po, sir. So, thank you very much for listening, guys.
Thanks. Well done, ma'am. Great job.
Thank you po.
Hello po. Bali yun,
Wait lang. There. Okay.
bali dito naman po, ano siya, kumbaga low level lang po na ano, na wireframe, no? Kumbaga sa wireframe, para kasing dito, nag-build ng UI, no? Tapos, ayun, yung itsura, no? Kumbaga template. Bali, dito makikita natin, no? Sa all, yung mga ginagamit natin sa website, no? Like for example, ito, yung breadcrumbs, no? As yung browser, Windows, no? Bali dito sa ano sa balsamic wireframe, kumbaga ito yung parang gagawa tayo ng mga itsura. Gagawa tayo kung ano yung magiging itsura ng website natin. Like for example, gawa ko dito ng tapos yan. Bali ganun. Tapos pwede tayo gumawa ng breadcrumbs, no, dito. Pag lagay natin na home, tapos lagay mo yung profile. Pwede kang gumawa ng ng activities, tapos yung ba, contact niya. Diba minsan sa sa website ganun ay meron din tayo ng mga container na nilalagay. Bale, ito, no, container. No? Pwedeng, ito, lagay mo siya dyan. Pwedeng, ito naman. Depende kung anong gusto mo. Bale, na-expand din siya, no? Bale, limbawa, gusto mo ilagay dito ay yung home mo. Tsura ng home. Tapos, pwede mo ba ito ma-expand ito baba? Ayan. Tapos, pwedeng lagay mo yun pwede ka maglagay ng media. Bali, kadalasan po picture dito na malaki, tapos may text. Halimbawa, kalahati. Tapos dito, sa may label. Diba, dito yung tapos meron ka pang button dito na parang more info, ganun. Ayan. Bugay tsura. Tapos dito ay pwedeng container ulit. Tapos ito lang. Home profile. Text. Dito pwede lagay mo. Sa profile, ikaw pwedeng maglagay ka ng pictures, ganun. Ayan, pwede bang i-apply yung slider, ganun. Halimbawa ganito. Bale, yan. Tapos, ito. Ay, play pa. Okay. Play naman yan. Bali dito sa taas, ayun makita natin yung iba-iba na mga ginagamit sa website no. Nandito yung Android. Ayan yung mga ginagamit sa Android. Tapos yung mga charts. Ganun. Tapos buttons. Nandito button bar, checkbox, color picker, combo box. Ayan, late chooser. Ah, ayan. Diba? Ayan. Ito na lang ginawa ko. Bali yan. Tapos, meron ka dito na text. Bali, parang ganito lang po kasing halimbawa ng wireframe. Ayan. Tapos may mga sinasabi, ayan. Tapos ano yung nandito? Activities. Bali, pwede po na ito. May title ba dito? Header. Ito. Lagay mo po activities. Ganyan po. Tapos, pwede ka ulit maglagay ng container. Tapos, pwedeng maglagay ka po kung anong gusto mo, ganun. Pero sa akin, parang mas goods na ito na lang, picture. Tapos, bali, yan. Yan sa apat. Ayan. Masagan natin ang text. Ay, ba't ito? Bali, ayan. Pagka nakaling siya, that's one, that's two, that's three, that's four. Bali, dito pwede nyo rin pong lagyan ng icons, ganun. Bali, lagyan lang natin ng button. Dito. Sa icon. Baling icon, ito yung parang mga design ganun. Design.
I can get onto that thing, I can save Kudetama.
Bali, pwedeng font. Ito na lang. Baka masabi natin. Font lang. Tapos, sa ibang ginagawa, meron pa rito na parang Google image ka na. Dito. Dito yun. So dito na lang. Tapos, what's required? Button, checkbox. This text. Ito. Mas nakalagay dito. Email. Ito. Vale. Minsan message sa kanya. Dapat malaki pa ito. Yan lang yung ito. Ay, ito. Ito sa'yo. Tapos, pagkatapos ng message, minsan button na nalagay submit. Ganun. Dito naman, yung paano ba? Saan na yan? Eto. Kung profile. tapos activities, tapos boom, ganun, contact, tapos saan naman nakalagay na dyan, ay wait, saan na yun, saan na mga block of text dito, sa ito yung Google Map. Tapos dito yung itsura sa Google Map, ganun po. Tapos dito naman minsan sa baba, footer, copyright, bali yan, ganito pa yung itsura dun sa edits na lang. Bali ganyan po, ganyan. So yan, bali dito po sa kumbaga sa balsamic, kumbaga sa wireframe ay yung itsura po ng website, ganun po. Bali ito po yung sample na sa akin. Bali yung dito, kumbaga yung dun sa po, sa itsura niya, hindi siya sa Android, ganun. Kumbaga itsura doon sa live server, no? Kapag tayo edit o nagko-code sa Visual Code, ganun. Bali, ayun, dito ginawa ko parang may navigation, ganun. Na pag yung link mo, ito lalabas, ganyan. Tapos ito yung itsura ng home, no? Tapos sa profile, ganyan po. Dito slider, tapos pwedeng dito yung caption, pwedeng dito, ganun. Tapos may button ng more. Tapos activities, ganun po. Tapos sa contact, ayan po. So yan, kapag save mo siya, pwedeng dito, ganun, save mo. Bali, ang itsura niya. Ganun. Ayan. Balikan niyo yung sa akin. So, yun. Wait lang. Try natin na na gumawa ng ganyan. Ganun. Pero ano, hindi ko alam kung magiging ganyan din ni June. So yun, try lang natin. Try natin ng ganon. Bali, wait. Saan yung balsamic ko? Ito. Nabali ito yung itsura. Tapos na-try natin sa... Pero siguro kahit hanggang dito lang para ma-demonstrate lang natin yung doon sa balsamic na ginawa ko. Balsamic. Yan. Tapos, kaya natin gumawa ng kita naman. Ayan. Bale, yan, sample tayo. Bale, sample lang. Tapos, tayo mag-realize. Salpak na natin. Dito. Tapos, bale. Bale, dito. Ito. Tapos ito lalabas. Bale, pwede natin gamitin yung doon sa bottom. Floating. No? Ito. Depende. Naku, meron eh. Pero pwede rin ito lang muna. Total na lang naman. Bale, pwede. Home profile. Home profile. Activities. Tapos, Ayan. Bali, parang gagawin lang natin to ganun. Tapos, gawa tayong container. Tapos, sa date. Kalahati. Sana yun. Bali, pwede ako mag-set ng page. Image. Kasi maliit talaga. Ano yung tsura niya? Gano'n ang kaya? Okay, nilagay ko na code. Tama ba? Talagang maliit yung picture. Wait lang ba? Sorry. Ayun. Kasi sobrang lang. Ito na lang kaya. Ano man ako. Ito na lang. Pero dito kasi, ito mo ang card panel. Ito isa. Bale. Try lang natin. Bale, ganyan. Tapos, may button pa dito. Natin. May button na napitik. May button na napitik dito. First button. Bale. Ito nandito siya sa baba. Ito natin lagay sa baba. Okay, align. Hindi, basta yun. Basta ayun eh. No? Then, paano ba? Hindi ko magawa na dito eh, pero yun po. Ano ba? Gusto ko siya gawing lagay dito. Okay. Pwede ba yan? Ayun. Big button na lang kaya lagay ko. Bakit eh? Yun. Mas gusto ko siya doon sa kabila eh. Ano kaya ito may lalagay ito? sa gitna. Napakalakas. Ayan. Bali next naman ay doon sa ayun sa profile. Bali, pwede ako maglagay dito ng ano? Tama. Nasa na? Wala. Hindi pa nakalink yung slide ko. Ayan. Good ba? Profile. The slider. Ano yung meron na sa media to? Ito slider. Lagay lang natin yung sa kabila. Tapos mamala natin. Bale. Ang bakit eh. Siguro ito muna. Update ko muna. Save. Cellphone. Itsura niya. Ayun. Napakangas mo doon. Ito itsura niya. Tapos dito. Balik, wala pang flow. Lagyan natin ng button pa. Ayan. Tapos hanggang natin ito. Yun. Bali para mas mukha siyang picture. Hanggang natin ito. dito sa kabila. Explore naman. Ito. Ayun. Masyadong mahaba. Kaya natin button. Ayan. Pupush pa kaya ito. Full. Wala na ba? Tapos ayun dun sa activities. Activities. Gawa tayo ng image na nandun sa value 12, 53, tigto tatlo. Ito yung nasa baba. Ano yun? Page load pala. So, paano ba? Ay. Bali image muna. Tapos, tama ba? Diba? Mas mali. Wait. Bali. Pwede itong dalawa kayo na
Alright, Joselito?
ayun po.
Yes. Oo. So, yeah. I think you're building your ano na, no? Yung sample, no? Nung ano ba ta? From wireframe into ano, coding, right?
Apo.
Yeah. So that's nice, no? So well, at least pinapakita niyo sa dito kung paano yung kung paano niyo naplano tapos saka niyo i-codes, right? Sa dito. Alright, good. So well, definitely ganun yung paggamit ng wireframing, no? So are you still there, guys? Naririnig niyo ba ako? Anyone from you guys?
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so yan. So well, let's congratulate group 1. Is that group 1? Tama ba? Sila, no?
Yes, sir. Group 1 po.
Patricia, no? So, well done. So, well, basically, pinapakita lang nila dito is yung paggamit ng wireframe and of course, yung kapag i-codes nila. Tama yun kasi ganun mismo yung gagawin nyo, no? So, let me do an explanation on, about the wireframe in addition, no? With the reporting ng group 1. Alright? So, sige, let me do the entire screen. Okay? So basically, ganun na ganun ang gagawin nyo. Alright, so let me read some article about wireframing. Alright, so ito rin yung diniscuss namin last time. Okay, so please kindly listen so that you can be able to understand kung ano yung, kung para saan yung wireframing. Alright. So sabi niya dito, prototyping versus wireframing. Wireframing, what's the difference? Right, sa designing kasi guys, or well, building a web application, websites, or anything that, well, magko-codes is kinakailangan ng wireframing or prototyping. Alright? So, yeah, let me, para at least mabasa nyo rin. So, in the word of product management, so sir, product management to, no? So, one skills that you want in your tool belt is being able to create a wireframe or prototypes. So sir, hindi naman ako product manager, manager or product management. So well, basically as diba, you have to learn that kasi you're the one to design your website as your portfolio. So, nire-ready ko rin kayo in case na, diba, you wanted to go to industry, guys. So, hindi pwedeng codes lang kayo ng codes tas wala kayong plano. Right? So, even if you're going to create some, to get some client, no? So, hindi pwedeng nasa utak mo lang yung sinasabi niya, ito gusto ko to, gusto ko to, gusto ko to. I wanted to put it here, put it there. So, well, definitely, yung brain natin is wala namang picture para, diba, maalala lahat ng yan. So, using prototype or wireframe is really handy or makakabuti sa atin. Mas magiging effective tayo ng web designer. Right? So, using prototypes or a wireframe are a great visual representation to convey an idea you may have for a mobile app or a website. Yun nga, di ba? So, hindi pwedeng, when I was started learning coding, development, as in literal, yung first time ko nagko-codes, way back na naalala. So, I'm learning HTML, CSS, tapos I need to create some project. Tapos nasa imagination ko lang yung gusto kong mangyari. Or even I'm just looking for a parang website na parang gusto kong parang inspiration, ganito yung gusto kong itsura. Pero guys, medyo ang hirap nang gawin kasi along the way, once you kina-codes mo na, mas mahirap kasi i-codes kasi i-design or i-layouts. Alright? Or i-gamitan ng wireframing. Okay, mas easier kasi yun. Para at least you have a footprint or parang plano. Ano yung gagawin mo? Alright? So, something like that. So, along the way, habang kina-codes ko siya, then eventually pagtingin ko, oh my God, di naman pala tama. Hindi pala maganda sa mga mata ko. So, parang nasa isip ko lang. So, using that wireframe or prototyping is makasave kayo ng oras. So, sabi niya, and a way to get user feedback that isn't time-consuming. So, ano yung ibig sabihin user feedback? Right, so, well, as a developer or a designer, or even, let's say, may client ka, pwede mo na kagad ipakita, oh, here's my wireframe. Okay, so let's say may papagawa sa inyong project. Or even guys, nasa industry kayo, hindi pwedeng nasa utak nila yung gagawin. Merong product manager na makikipag-communicate with the client and maybe you're going to do some meeting with them. Right? Tapos, lahat ng kailangan ng client, anong gusto niyong itsura, or ano yung mga content na ilalagay niya, pinaplano niya. So, merong product manager or even you, kapag ikaw as a lahat na as a freelance, you're the one to do that. Okay? Sabi niya dito, that said, there's a plenty of confusion on the difference between the prototypes or a wireframe. Yes. So even when I was started, prototypes and wireframe is parang medyo magulo siya sa isip ko. But, well, definitely may tinatawag na low fidelity wireframe and high fidelity wireframe. Right? So we're going to discuss that so that you have an idea on what is the difference between them. There's a plenty of overlap between the two in what they cover, but there are many key differences as well. Right? So marami mga overlap or mga hindi sila parehas, pero marami ring kaparehas sila. Right? So it's easy to think that the main difference between a wireframe and prototypes comes down to one low fidelity, all right, a wireframe, while the other is high fidelity, which is technically a prototypes. So pag sinabing high fidelity, most likely ang tawag doon is prototypes. So pag sinabing low fidelity, it's a wireframe. So bakit nyo kailangan matutunan to? So nasa creative web design tayo, guys. And ito yung yung mga ginagamit sa industry. Right? Pag may narinig kayo, okay, so you have to, as a UI designer, as a web designer, kindly create a low fidelity wireframe for that project. Okay, so, or a prototypes, right? So, but there is, sabi niya, but there is much more to it than that, right? So, sabi niya, in this article, we'll take a look at what a wireframe is, along with prototypes and the difference between the two. Okay. We'll also discuss mockups. Alright, so mockups is the middle, but I'm not going to discuss that. So much better to do the low fidelity and high fidelity. the middle ground between the two, and how much you should be aware of the design process as a product manager. Right? So, sir, hindi naman ako product manager eh. Well, definitely as you right now as a trainee. So, parang ikaw lahat. So, kaya kayo tinuruan ng mag-deploy, paano kayo gumamit ng Git, GitHub, mag-codes ng HTML, CSS with the framework, and of course, this design. Kasi kapag wala nun, hindi nyo nagawa yun, well, definitely the output is hindi maganda. Right? So, sabi niya dito, what is wireframing? Right? Let's first look at a wireframe is. A wireframe is a strip the idea down, such as app or a web pages, down to its very core. This is a 30,000 foot view of what your app or a web page may look like. It includes an outline of the structure, the user interface, how information is laid out in the front of the user. Right, so most likely yung kanina, yung pinakita niya yung sa balsamic. Alright, so it's like 30,000 foot view of that web app or web pages or web page. Alright, so hindi siya yung fully kung ano yung itsura niya, yun yung mangyayari. So yeah, the focus here is simplicity. Okay? Creating a wireframe is not a time-consuming process. Hindi talaga. Your focus here is not on the user experience or interactivity. Okay, so ibig sabihin, you're not going to focus on diba, experience or yung interactivity. May tinatawag na user interface and user experience. Alright, so hindi daw yun yung focus. A wireframe is a great for quick feedback from the key stakeholder that you're on the right track. If not, it's easy to create iteration with a few adjustments. So, ano ibig sabihin nung ano na yung part na yun? So, well, definitely, kapag meron kang client or let's say, isang company ka, alright, so you're going to discuss kung ano yung mga dapat na nakalagay dyan. Alright, and kung hindi kayo, well, sabi you're not on the right track, if not, it's not easy. It is easy to create iteration. So, well, mas madali yung mga few adjustment. Kasi you're just doing a wireframing. So, parang just imagine, so you're just literally, kasi being a web designer or a software developer, it's like an engineering or it's a, like parang ano, mga architect ka or engineer. Now you're going to build some parang ano, diba, infrastructure, diba? Kapag engineer ka and architect. So hindi pwedeng directly maghalo ka na kagad ng lupa dyan. Tapos, diba, let's say building or houses, diba? So, anong kailangan mo? So, kailangan merong plano. Meron siyang drawing. So, ito yung possible na outcome niyan. Ito yung structure. Dito ako maglalagay ng, let's say, on the, dito sa, ito yung space para sa dining area, living area, or a room. Something like that. You have to do some parang sketch or drawing. So, I hope that it makes sense. Okay? So, some of the basic practices of wireframes include the following. A wireframe is usually black and white or grayscale. No? So parang literally na-sketch lang siya. Katulad nung kapag di ba, yung mga architect or engineer na paplano. Right? So sabi niya dito, lorem ipsum text is commonly a placeholder. Right? Kasi kapag wireframe, ito yung pinakaunang part, unang stage ng development or designing. So let's say, meron nakaharap sa'yo na client and someone magpapagawa sa'yo ng website. And well, na pakita mo na sa kanya na you are credible. Di ba? Meron ka na mga dating project, di ba? Napakita mo na, tapos you literally know how to do yung mga bagay. So basically, makikipag-communicate kayo. Tapos instead of parang, di ba, you just take down notes, you can do some sketching or use that balsamic to parang at least mapakita sa kanya kung ano yung possible na structure, right? Nung nung website na pinapagawa niya o web application. Right? So sabi niya, lorem ipsum is text is a common a placeholder. Bakit? Kasi dun sa mga sa mga article na yun, let's say, meron siyang paragraph na katulad ng pinakita niya sa dito kanina. Right? So, syempre, saan manggagaling yung actual na data or yung information or yung article na yun doon sa client? And guys, hindi kagad niya maibibigay yun. So, that's the first step kasi. So, you can do some sketching or using that low fidelity wireframe, which is balsamic, is para to include that kung ano yung mga structure doon, kung saan yung lalagay. Sabi niya, instead of showing image, guys, do not use that. Yung maglalagay kayo ng image sa wireframe, it's not, hindi yan tama. Alright? Sa prototype, yun yung tama. Using a simple box, usually with an X in it, will do the job. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, di ba, kung sa text is lorem ipsum, wala pa yung actual na data, you can also put an X or a box with an X para magmukha siyang image na doon yung ilalagay. Alright? Tapos yung habang hinihintay niyo pa yung actual na data. So, I hope that it makes sense, guys. So, remember, this is the low fidelity. The functionality and user experience comes later. Alright, so ito pa lang yung unang stage nyo na pinaplano yung mga bagay. So ano yung example nun? Ito yung example nun. Alright, so as you can see, it's a grayscale. Tapos you have some, bakit iba-iba yung size na ginagawa? Kasi let's say web application to, or website to. So sa phone, ano yung magiging itsura niya sa iPad and a desktop. Okay, so hindi pwede magde-design na kayo for the for that one size ng screen kasi this one is a website, right? Or web designing, right? So kahit anong ano ba to? Kahit anong device ng user, they can access your website or web application. So tools for creating a wireframe. If you wanted to go to old school, creating a wireframe with a pen and paper is more than enough to get the idea across quickly. Yes, guys. Sabi ko sa inyo, guys, it's a more than enough nga, di ba? So kapag meron kayong client, if you don't want to use a software, you can use a pen and a paper. That's the wireframe. Okay? So perhaps you're out of for lunch or at a coffee shop and you will have is a napkin and a pen when a pen strikes. So ibig sabihin kahit napkin nga lang is meron kayong client, diba? Ay pag-usap kayo, at least alam mo kung anong gagawin mo. So you're going to use, okay, so you're going to have meeting with the client and you're a product manager, you're also a web designer. Ikaw na lahat, pati yung nag-close ng deal, ikaw na lahat, well, definitely, malaking bayad sa'yo kasi ikaw na gumagawa lahat. Alright, so if not, one popular software solution to create a wireframe is Balsamic. Okay, this is a software is strictly about creating wireframe and nothing else. Guys, kapag sinabing wireframe, I don't want to see some parang picture dun images dun kasi guys, wireframe is literally ganito lang. At sa grayscale, nandoon lang yung mga boxes, yung plano nyo paglagay ng mga images nyo, yung article nyo, kailangan, okay lang na lorem ipsum. Kasi guys, kapag gusto nyo nang ilagay yung mismong picture, yung mismong gusto nyo makita, yung actual na itsura na, hindi na wireframe or low fidelity ang tawag dun. That will be prototypes. Okay? So, huwag na huwag kayo magkakamali dun kasi magmumukha kayong baguhan talaga at mukhang hindi ako nagturo sa inyo. Alright? Of course, you don't want to learn yet another software tools. Creating a wireframe is impossible with an app you may be more familiar, such as Sketch and InVision. Alright? Remember, a wireframe is low fidelity. Remember that kasi nagpa-activity ako. Sabi ko, gumawa kayo ng wireframe nyo, nilagyan ng image yung wireframe. So the wireframe is literally ganito lang. It's just a plano. Diba parang kalaban lang siya ng pen and paper. Okay, ikaw ba makakapag, diba, yung actual na photo, pwede mo ba siya ilagay doon? It doesn't make sense, guys. If you wanted to put some photos, if you wanted to put some actual data, then do a high fidelity wireframe, which is prototype. Okay? That you can put together quickly to get an idea you don't want to spend tons of time trying to learn a new software, although Balsamic is fairly easy to learn. Yan. So, it's like ano nga lang siya, ang kalaban niya nga lang talaga is pen and paper. So, kung pen and paper lang, isipin nyo, you don't need to put anything that, di ba? Hindi kayang gawin ng kamay nyo. Okay? So, here's some example. The best workframe tools to design app, website tools. So, yan. So, well, if you don't want to use Balsamic, kasi you're going to have activities later on, guys, na kailangan nyo ma-accomplish. At that activities lead to you para mas better at mas mabilis na pagde-design. And beside, here's kung ano yung ginagawa ng mga professional developer, designer, product manager, and so on. Okay? I want you to experience all of that na tama. Okay? So you can do sketching if you don't want to use Balsamic, it's totally fine. But if you want, do not put anything na mukhang prototype na parang pinaghalo-halo hindi naman tama. Alright? So that one. So since you were able to understand the concept of grid system, yung mga navigation, so you can easily draw a navigation there. So let's say put some article about that. This one is technically an image. So this one is maybe M6, hati sila. Diba grid system? So this one is ano to eh, yung pinipindot-pindot. Meron yan eh, meron yan eh sa materialize. Alright. And so on. Okay? So what the product manager should know about wireframes. As a product manager, you want to be able to convey your site into something that visual that takes little time. Alright, guys. This call will end under a minute. I'm going to send another link and make sure to join again because this one is important. Alright, so I don't want you to ma-experience yung experience ko when I was started coding, designing, tapos bigla na lang, my God, hindi naman pala maganda yung ginagawa ko. It's literally time-consuming, wasting of time, and so on and so forth. Alright? So kung naintindihan ako, can you please say yes, guys? Alright. Okay, that's good. Okay, so thank you for saying yes, Nino, Catherine, Mark, Russell, Michelle, Patricia, Alma, Christian, right? Rosalito, and Micaela. So I was trying to lead you on sa tamang or Okay, guys. So, ayan na, sila Darlene. Alright, so let's continue. So, I'm audible ba, guys?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you, Patricia. Alright, so let's continue no, to this topic. So, if you want, yes, thank you, Liza. So, if you wanted to be able to convey your insight into something that visual that takes little time, well, use a warframe. Yun na, to convey your insight or, di ba, yung gusto mong mangyari. Alright, so, pwede mong para visual, so use a warframe. Whether you're showing something to a software developer, alright, di ba? Sabi niya, again, whether you're showing something to a software developer or someone in UX design, having the knowledge to create a quick wireframe will do wonders in serving the product management career. Right, so yun yung sasabi ko. Right, so basically guys, ang nag-wireframe kapag sa industry is maybe it's either web designer kapag maliit yung company. Pero pag malaki yung company, merong product manager. Product manager. Siya yung nagpag-communicate with the client, siya yung mag-take down notes sa mga gusto mangyari, tapos i-turn yun into wireframing. Okay? Since you don't have diba, a product manager, you're the one to do that. Okay? And it's nice to know about wireframing. Okay? So what is prototyping? All right, so we're done with the wireframes. So I hope that you understand. Pag sinabing wireframe, it's low fidelity. Pag sinabing high fidelity wireframe, it's prototyping. Right? So sabi niya dito, prototypes are high fidelity version that. Okay. Oops, ayun yung sinasabi ko naman. Join pa lang eh. Depending on a user feedback, may not look and act that much different than your final product. Right? So prototype are a gate for user testing. Okay guys, user testing na to. Yung wireframing, hindi yan natetest. You can test out the interaction, the user experience, the usability, and the user interface. Right? So meron na siyang user interface. Kanina, yung wireframe is walang user interface. So kapag sinabi user interface, wala literally yung mga images nyo, yung slides nyo. Wala, as in literal na sketch lang. Okay? So prototype are much more time consuming. Yes. Compare with the wireframing. To create as well, they can closely represent the final product design. But it will save you plenty of time if you just went to creating your final product with testing it via prototyping. Okay, so guys, mukha lang siyang time consuming but well definitely it's much parang makakasave talaga siya ng time. Okay, kaya we focus on, diba, learning coding muna first kasi mas madali mag-code, mas madali mag-wireframe and prototyping compare with coding. Okay, kasi, diba, parang ito yung plano. Diba, parang, ano ba to? Sample natin yung dun sa yung mga architects siguro or diba nagde-design, meron silang sketch at saka drawing ng isang bahay. Tapos after that, I think diba mayroong mga developer sa mga yung property, parang ganun diba? So, parang meron silang pinapakitang actual na ganito yung magiging itsura niya. Yan. Diba yung parang, let's say punta kayo sa mga nagbebenta ng mga property or condos, diba? So meron silang, ano ba tawag na? Just forget it. Parang, ito yung magiging itsura ng building. CAD? Something like that. Yeah, something. I'm not pretty sure. Pero yan, so parang actual na mismo. Yun. So basically, yung sketch is yun yung parang unang magiging itsura or yung structure. Tapos yung mismong yung mismong itsura na ng property, yun naman yung prototyping. Kasi meron na siyang actual na may experience mo. You can imagine that. Let's say yung condo, tapos sabi niya dito, you know what, on the 12th floor, merong sky, blah, blah, yan dyan. Tapos malaking space dito. Meron ka nang na-visual at saka parang na-imagine mo na. Kasi yun mismo yung nakikita mo. Hindi katulad ng wireframe, it's technically just a sketch. So I hope that it makes sense. Sabi niya dito, mukhang mas mahirap siyang gawin, right? But well, definitely, mas, in my end, in my experience, much better to do a prototype. What does the prototype look like? Ano ba yung tsura ng prototype? So kanina, alam nyo na yung tsura ng wireframe. So ano ba yung tsura ng prototype? Depending on what your product is, the design of your prototype should look like fairly similar to what the final design of the final product will look like. Ganun. Sin literal. Alright, so I'll show you some parang ginawa ng students ko, alright, the prototype. So, kapag prototype guys, hindi na kaya ni ano yan, ano ba to? Ni balsamic. So, you can use Figma. So, ganun din siya guys. It's really lang din si Figma. Ayan. That one. So, here's the prototype. Okay? Meron ng actual na design. Pakita ko sa inyo. Ito yung isa sa mga student ko. Alright? And binigay ko nga sa kanya task yan, literal. And UC1 task sheet, the Jervis desktop. So, tatlo pinadesign ko sa kanya. So, basically guys, kung yung prototype is just a parang sketch, walang kahit anong kulay, walang images, okay, wireframe, prototyping is like, should look fairly similar to what the final design of the final product will look like. Yun yung prototype. Okay? So, kaya nga medyo time-consuming daw siya. Right? Let's say time-consuming. Right? So, this one, meron na siyang mga link na pwedeng na-click. Right? Okay? So, as you can see, but this one's not a website. This one is what? It's a, ano lang muna, ano ba to? A wireframe lang. Or prototype. So, dito sa Figma, meron na siyang mga prototyping. Okay? It's nice to learn this. Alright? This effect. Alright, so pinagawa ko yan sa students ko. Before, let me close that. Okay, tapos you know what? The actual result, kasi nga, we explained about fairly close or yun na mismo ang magiging itsura. I'll show you yung actual website na naka-deploy na sa Netlify. Alright, so let me look for that. Saan na ba yun? Ito. And then, sa email ko sinend na yun. Right, so that's one. Dalawa pa yung napindot ko, sorry. Okay. Just imagine this one. Okay, so ito yung, huwag na kayo magkakamali na yung wireframe and prototype is halo-halo. Alright, so kapag nalagay mo na, naplano mo na yung mga plano mong gawin, it's ang tawag doon is wireframe. And if you wanted to put na yung mismo actual, you can use Figma. And so ito yun, guys. So sabi niya dito, once you click that, alright, so punta siya dito, alright, so meron siya ganito. So naplano niya na, kaya inuna namin yung pagde-design, yung pagko-codes, guys, kasi madaling gumawa nito kumpara doon sa codes. Alright, so as you can see, sir, parang hindi naman literal na parehas. Yes. Ang difference lang, guys, is yung kulay. During the assessment, explain niya sa akin, sir, binago ko yung color combination ko kasi I feel like I wanted to the blue one. Yes, it's okay. Sa akin yung ganun. It's just a few tweaks. It's okay. So as you can see, guys, yung mismo mga, tsaka guys, yung class ko na to is from Pamamarisan, so from Pasig yung batch na to. Hindi sa Talicol, which is Laguna. Wala tong SIL, guys. Or wala tong 40 hours. Let's say tayo, they're right now, yung mga ganitong araw, they're building project. They're starting to build their project. Tapos, hindi na yan natutulog, nagpupuyat yung mga yan para lang during the assessment, ma-accomplish nila yung mga dapat ma-accomplish. Ganun sila ka-dedicated. Right? Well, nasa tao yan. Diba? So, and nakita kasi nila na, well, literally, that's the serious event. Diba? Nakita niyo naman sa akin. So, what do you wanted is, diba? Tama yung gagawin mo. Tapos kapag mag-apply kasi kayo, guys, kasi this training is TWSP. Training for Work Scholarship Program. You're not doing this for the sake of, diba? Gusto nyo lang matuto, tapos kalimutan nyo. Alright? So, merong merong purpose to, itong training na to. And well, nasa inyo pa rin yan. Alright, nasa inyo yan. So, if you wanted to, diba, acquire skills, well, definitely, bigyan kayo ng pagkakataon. Diba? Merong mag-guide sa inyo, magtuturo sa inyo ng tama para magawa niyo. And guys, most of my students, guys, na ginawa yung dapat nilang gawin. They landed a job as a web developer designer and they are getting malaking income. Alright? Yung value nila. Right? So, after the creative web design, they enroll to development sa part ko. Dun sa, pero right now, parang limited na eh. Wala na nga ata eh. Right? So, huling na kayo for this year. I'm pretty sure sa buong NCR, guys, wala na nag-offer ng creative web design and web development sa telecom nila. Laguna na lang. Tsaka nagulat nga ako sa Cebu. Alright? Pero ginawa na nilang NC3 yun. It's like 6 months, 8 hours a day. Yun na yung web development. Kasama na yung designing, prototyping, lahat. Kasama na. So, just imagine, pwede ba kayo mag-enroll sa ganun? It's like 6 months, araw-araw, naka-online kayo. Diba? Ngayon nga lang, how many days lang, diba? Hindi na kayo kompleto. Alright, so most likely, the other schools is hindi na mag-offer. Alright, but well, yun talaga. No? So, yung mga students ko, guys, na they did kung ano yung pinaka dapat nilang gawin. And meron maganda na yung position nila sa industry. Right? So I asked them why, bakit ka ba nag-enroll dito? So most of them, they wanted to, diba, have a better opportunity. Okay, so having this skill set is, diba, mapupunta kayo sa mas better opportunity. Okay? So but anyway, so just imagine, right? Hindi lang yan, maraming gumawa sa akin ng ganito. Right? So this one, so kaya inuna namin yung coding kasi at least pinakita ko sa kanila paano gamitin yung carousel. Right? So naisip na nila yung na-lesson namin. Tapos itong part na to, this one is naka-grid system kasi we discussed about grid. Tapos ginamitan niya ng card panel ata, tapos lagyan niya ng image. Alright? Tapos ginamitan niya ng modal effect. Tapos ano to? Yung material box. Right? Diba? Which is technically, we discussed that. Tapos this one is a ano ba yun? Responsive. Alright, so kaya gumawa rin siya na small devices. As you can see, meron mga nag-hide, tapos lumiit yung, kumonti yung ayan. Yung tinuro ko sa inyo. So guys, ganun din yung tinuro ko sa kanila. Alright? So yan. Okay, so once you click this, that's the good thing about prototyping. Okay, so once you click, meron na siyang, at si ano lang meron nun, si Figma, pwede niyang gawin yung wireframe kasi it's much easier. Pero talagang prototyping kasi meron siyang mga prototyping. Okay? However, si Balsamic, you can do the wireframing but wala siyang prototyping. Kasi hindi mo makiklik-click to. Okay? So katulad no. Oops, baka ito. And let me close this. Oh, that's a full screen. Tayo na open it. But anyway, so once you click that, it's a side nav, the motion side nav. So close that. Tapos siya dito sa login. So another page, so meron siyang login.html file. Right? So Netflix. Right? So literal guys, gumawa muna siya ng wireframe bago niya kinose yun. At mas mabilis niya nagawa. Okay? Not wireframe pala, prototype. So that's the example. So this should include the font, branding, design element, and UI design of what your organization currently use for other app or web pages. So yung company niyo, kung ano man yung ginagamit, well, or kung ano yung papagawa sa inyo, depending on how it depth you want to go. You can create interactive prototypes to get a better idea of what the finished product will be like. So ngayon, kung meron kayong client, di ba? So from wireframing, di ba, you're getting the information kung ano yung mga gusto niyo ilagay doon. Tapos saka mo siya ito-turn into, di ba? Sige, kunin ko na yung mga yung mga data mo. Akin na yung mga some images mo. Akin na yung article mo. Tapos dito, nalagyan ko dito ng yung pinakita ko sa inyo yung before na kasi sinasabi mo na you're talking to your client. So, yan, meron akong dito, carousel dito. So, right now, ganito na yung magiging itsura niya. So, at least bago niya pa, oh my God, parang I don't want to have that. Diba? Palitan mo. Diba? So, at least hindi mo pa kino-codes, guys. Meron ng few changes. Hindi kayo mas mahirap mag-change kapag na-codes nyo na. Alright, saka kayo magbabago ng isip. Oh. Once na final na yun na yun, guys. Saka nyo ito-turn yan into coding. Right? So, i-apply nyo na yung mga discuss natin kung paano gamitin ng yung mga, ba ito? Components dun sa framework na ginagamit natin, how to use CSS, and so on. Right? Tapos, beyond on that, let's say, na-codes mo na, tapos biglang merong another change as well. Hindi na yung kasama sa contract. You can ask another charge for that kasi hindi na yung part na pag-usapan. Right? However, kapag wala kang plano, well, pwede kang manipulahin ng client kasi you're not professional. Hindi tama yung ginagawa mo. Basta lang magawa. Right? So the most important is alam nyo kung paano yung process. Okay? So I hope that it makes sense. Right, so sabi niya dito, this can include clickable links to take you to other parts of the prototype. Yes, yun nga. Diba? Napipindot niya, diba, kanina. Ayun na. Kanina, napipindot din. Ayun o. Diba? Pipindot, diba? For this one. O, diba? So, yun yung prototyping. This one's not a website, guys. Sa Figma lang to. Okay? So, nice, diba? You can also include animation and transition to make the prototype that behaves that much more like the final product would. Diba? So parang pwede mong isan yan sa user o yung doon sa client ko, ito, share prototypes. Tapos you can get the copy link. Tapos, client, ito na yung prototype natin. Okay na ba yan sa'yo? O, diba? Professional designer ka ngayon. Magulat siya, nice. Then, kapag okay siya, saka mo siya i-compose. Then, saka mo i-apply lahat ng kinopose natin. Hindi pwedeng nasa isip nyo lang o ano yung gagawin. Wala kayong mabubuo na, I swear. Okay? And I experienced that, kaya kung bakit ko sinasabi sa inyo. So, I'm well-experienced. Lahat ng mga dadaanan nyo, I experienced. The good thing about that is, sabi nga nila, di ba, the best teacher is your experience. Magkakamali kayo. Alright? Pero meron pang mas the best doon. Ituturo sa'yo, merong someone na gusto mong maging ikaw. Diba? Pumunta ka dun sa taong na-experience na yun. Saka mo siya tanungin or mag-share siya ng mga bagay na na-experience siya na ako guys, ang tagal kong nahirapan ako dun sa lahat ng bagay kasi I did that as a self-taught, guys. I swear. Okay? So, however, in that case, diba? So, well, I struggle. I experience everything. Okay? That's why medyo tough yung way ko. tough yung personality ko, the way kung paano ko ginagawa. Kasi nga, na-experience ko lahat ng bagay. I struggle. Sabi ko, kung meron lang someone sana na mag-explain ng ganito. Right? Even like sa buhay, ganun din naman, di ba? Kung, di ba? Kaya nga, di ba, you have to choose yung kung sino yung kasama mo, sino yung pinapakinggan mo. Well, definitely kasi malaking tulong yun sa'yo. Alright, so, well, basically, the good thing about this kind of training, kaya ang TESDA, ang gusto, merong experience na nagtuturo para hindi lang by the book yung tinuturo. Literal na experience. Kung ano yung experience nyo, alam niya paano i-handle. Right? So, I hope that it makes sense, guys. So, yun. So, yung mga flaws at saka mga pagkakamali ko, during that time, yung mga bagay na hindi ko pa na-acquire to, hindi ko pa alam. Kumain siya ng oras. So, samantalang guys, ang oras is sobrang importante. Right? Hindi mo yun maibabalik, literal. So, parang corny lang pakinggan, sabi nila, diba? So, the most parang asset na meron ang bawat tao is time. Kasi laging overrated siya. But literally, guys, totoo yun. Okay? Pero pwede mo yung kitain. Mababalik mo yun. Experience that. Right? Pero yung time na, let's say, dapat na-google mo na para dun sa skills na yun, dun sa oras na yun. Kapag, di ba, wala na yun, nagamit mo na. Di ba? Or, just make sure to, yun yung siguro, para-parehas na meron tayo. Alright, so maybe I have in this stage right now, or the other, merong ganitong stage. Let's say, successful yung iba, nagsisika para maging successful yung iba, they started. Pero the difference is, ang magkakaparehas pala, ang meron is yung oras. Kasi para-parehas tayo may 24 hours. The question is, paano mo gamitin yung oras mo? Compare with the other. Diba? Kung bakit sila nandoon. So if you wanted to learn or to acquire skills, guys, just push yourself. Okay? Para sa inyo yan. Alright? Kung gagawin mo lang yan for the sake of, sabi ko lang, para kayong nasa school na parang, ang classic nun eh, diba? Okay, may assignment. Diba? Yun, para lang kayong tupa na sinasabi lang ng teacher, kaya nyo lang gagawin. Guys, gawin nyo kasi yun yung makakabuti sa inyo. Kung sa tingin nyo hindi makakabuti sa inyo, huwag nyo gawin. Ganun lang kasimple. Diba? Kasi kung anong ginagawa natin, that will be, yun yung magiging kayo. Kasi literal, yun based on my experience. Diba? So, yun. So, I hope that, diba, hindi lang basta yung kasi it's really important kung bakit itong mga to, guys, yung mga nakagawa ng ganito. Hindi lang puro skill set yung tinuro ko sa nila. The way kung paano nagtignan yung isang bagay. Kung paano dapat. Kasi kapag may tamang mindset ka, kung paano mo gagawin isang bagay, it will lead that to sa tamang result. Okay? Kahit magdi-discuss ako dyan, tapos hindi mo na alam kung anong purpose, kung bakit kailangan gawin. Diba? So, baka hindi mo rin gawin. That's why, yun yung mga taong gagawin lang nila kasi meron lang nagsasabing gawin mo. So, it's like tupa lang sila, diba? So, kayo maging parang tupa. Analyze that. Tingnan nyo, lahat ng bagay na gagawin. Makakabuti sa inyo to. If not, just take the consequences. Huwag kayong magtaka na, bakit yung iba successful? Bakit ang galing nila? They're making money. They're enjoying life. Ano bang ginagawa nila tsaka sa ginagawa nila? Diba? Ano ba yung difference between the parehas lang naman tayo mayroong oras. So something like that. I just wanted to magising yung so matatapos na tayo, guys. And I want you at least to share something that diba, mas maparealize sa inyo kung bakit. Ganun yan. Hindi lang, guys, basta skill set yung para maging successful kayo, but well, definitely the way kung paano nyo tignan yung isang bagay, kung paano yung work ethic nyo, attitude nyo, diba, discipline nyo, para saan ba yung dapat nyo ginagawa. Yun lang yun, guys. But anyway, that's my additional just a free talk for you para at least alam nyo kung paano and experience that kasi. And so, ito yung mga prototyping. The good thing about that is once you take that, so on, so forth. Yun nga, you can do. Alright, so tools for prototyping. Some of the most common prototyping tools are as follows. Ayan, Adobe XD. Right? So, it's like a Figma. Right? So, Adobe XD kasi, di ba, merong mga natafan ng Adobe. Yung mga may subscription, di ba? Good thing out. Yung Figma kasi is libre, no? Yan ang ginagamit. InVision Sketch, okay din. Photoshop, mabigat yan para sa prototype. Diba? Kaya nga nagkaroon, well, technically, kaya nga nagkaroon ng Adobe XD. Kasi para mas light version. Kasi Photoshop is, diba, mas, mas mabigat eh. Mas, pang graphic designing yan eh, diba? Kapag web designing, prototyping, okay na yung Adobe XD. I do not use Photoshop for that. So, what product manager should know, right, about prototypes. This is going to depend on the number of the factors. If you're working on the smaller company, you may wearing many hats. Ayan. And have an idea on how to put together in a high fidelity prototype. And may mga depende kasi guys sa company. Kapag malaking company, well, definitely you have may sarili kang product manager. Right? Or maybe, meron nga kapag sinabing web designer, siya na rin yung front-end developer. Marunong na rin siya mag-JavaScript. Alright? Marunong na siya mag-React eh. Okay? So, hindi yung React lang. It's React na framework. Alright? Yung JavaScript. Alright? So, depende yan. And, syempre, kapag marunong kayo nun, tapos mababa yung binibigay sa inyo, well, siguro for pang-umpisa, pero much better to get yung ano yung deserve. Okay? If you're working at a large organization, chances are you will have team members who specialize in user experience design. Yung user experience design kasi ito yung mga front-end developer. Right? Yung marunong mag-JavaScript, React, Angular, or Vue. Hindi yung ginawa natin na part pa rin yun ng designing. Yung lang yun. UI lang yun. User interface lang yun. Iba yung experience. Yung experience is kapag once you, let's say yung TikTok, diba? Once you click the yellow basket, mapupunta ka something. Tapos you can add to cart, diba? You can once you click, diba, pwede kang mag-buy. Kapag yung buy na, yung let's say, merong iba namang gagawa na. Right? So yung let's say, well, yung pwede pa rin yung yung pag-purchase. Okay? Part pa rin siya ng user experience. Okay? Pero yung mga databases. Yan. Let's say, yung mga nabili mo na lahat, meron na databases. Back-end developer naman. Right? Yung kapag mag-sign in ka, log out ka, ganun. Right? So, yun yun. So, may kanya-kanyang specialization. This team, these are the team members that should be working on prototype, as they have more skills, have more specialized skills set better than suit to it. Right? So yun, user experience, so pwedeng user experience design. So it's a front-end developer and tawag. Right? So makipag-coordinate ka dun kasi yun yung, okay, let's say, kapag pinindot nila, ano mangyayari, siya yung gagawa ng logic behind para mangyari yan. So, as a product manager or as a web designer, so, and also you can also coordinate with the backend developer. Pero yung backend, okay na yun, kahit lang, button lang yun sa kanya doon. At saka kahit hindi magandang user. Basta gagawa niya lang ng scripting language or i-program script para makuha yung mga data, papunta sa database. So, guys, this kind of parang skill set is really parang valuable. So, for those who nandito, just for the sake of allowance, di ba? Or di ba, masabi lang na nag-attend kayo. It's a good parang start sa inyo na pwedeng magkaroon kayo ng mas better career if you're looking. If you're going to work on skills as a product manager, spend more time on wireframing, as it's something you'll be doing more of. Ayun. So, pag marunong ka nito and you're applying a web designer, well, I think there's no reason para hindi ka matanggap kasi you know how to work with prototyping, wireframing, you know how to work with HTML, CSS, not bad, a framework, you know how to work with Kit, marunong ka pa mag-deploy kahit pa paano. I think there's no reason why hindi ka matanggal. The main difference between prototyping and wireframing, let's summarize the main difference between prototyping and wireframing. A wireframe is a low fidelity that takes less time to create, while prototype is a high fidelity that is more time consuming. Okay, kasi siya, diba, sa Figma, so para naman magkaganito yun, itsura naman talaga nito, diba? It will take time. Alright? Pero kapag i-code nyo, mas magiging madali. A wireframe will make sure use of a placeholder and focus on the overall structure. A prototype will make use of the actual design. Alright, so later on, I'm going to give you a task. At guys, yung sa prototyping, it's really up to you if you wanted to do that. Kasi meron naman kayong oras. Kasi they're going to give you 40 hours to make your actual project, no? Or, diba? 40 hours is a lot of time. Okay. Wireframes are tools to get approval from stakeholder. A prototype will allow you to test the user experience and get user feedback from the user interaction. Okay, actually, ito nga, sila parang kapag sila may Figma. Let's go to the Figma. Sinend pa nila sa akin. Tapos nag-comment pa ako. Nice din na guys, yung Figma. But the goal is, guys, tandaan, ang goal natin is makabukay ng website literal. Baka naman maubos yung oras yung kaka-prototype at saka wireframe. Wala tayong mapakita. Okay? So, kindly manage the time. Send ng ito small I mean, ito, when I was doing React, paggawa the sample at sa ano ba ito? Front-end developer, parang business online, digital business card. Diba? So, well, you can also do that I mean, diba, it's really interesting, diba? Instead of parang hard na business card. So, well, as your stage right now, you can create your own, diba? Digital business card. Tapos, i-deploy mo lang sa Netlify. Make sure to naka-index.html lang siya. Tapos, may kita niya ng information about it. Okay? And of course, much better too, but, diba? Tapos may mga link ka din dito, and so on and so forth, diba? Nice to, dito sa guys. Sa industry natin. And you can do prototype muna, alright? Para, yan, pwede ka mamili kung gusto mo, tsura. Yan. So, nice to, yung student ko, ganito rin yung kinalabasan na ito. Tuntua yung mga student ko. So, wala talaga silang alam, babae pa to. Babae. Yung naging result, ganito. Nakaka-proud guys kapag parang wow, ibig sabihin effective pala effective talaga. Kasi yung kinalabasan na ito, bakit hindi siya napipindot? Anyway, nice to have that. Okay, so yan. Ito yung mockups, the middle, hindi ko na So wireframes is told that approval the script. Ayan, so I think we covered a lot for today. Alright, so basically guys, your task, okay, is create right now, okay, up to during the asynchronous. Create a low fidelity. Low fidelity lang pinapagawa mo. If you don't want to use balsamic, you can do sketch. Huwag ka ng papel at saka pen and paper o pencil, di ba? Parang pag nagkamali ka, tapos picturean mo, send mo sa akin. Kasi sabi niya dito guys, di ba? Pen and paper is more than enough to get the idea across quickly. Alright, so perhaps you're out of lunch and, di ba? Kapag you wanted to use a balsamic, that's totally fine. But ibang usapan kapag yung prototyping. Alright, so prototyping is once na matapos mo yung wireframe, well, you can do that It's either you wanted to directly create that, katulad ng ginawa ni ano kanina, ni, ano ba to? Bacolod, no? Si Bacolod, si Joselito. Ayan, so after you do some wireframe, codes mo na, okay naman din yan. Kaysa wala, literal. Kasi this one is more time consuming. And hindi naman siya kasama dun sa ano. Meron kasi mga courses like creative web design with the other schools na ang nakalagay is ganito. You need to learn the wireframe. Sa inyo naman, more encoding. Okay, but, well, diba sabi ko nga, diba, parang product manager na yung part mo, ano, diba, wireframing, hindi na siya designing. Right, so designing is more and they are the one to do those, ano. So, but kasi malawak nga yung, ano, malawak yung course. So, kaya siya, ano, NTR or non-training revolution. So, because of kung ano yung mga unit of competency or kung ano yung nakikita ng school na dapat ito yung web design, yun yung coverage ng curriculum. Right? And as I can see, dun sa coverage natin is it's a HTML CSS nga. Yeah. So more in yun lang. Okay, so I just sharing to you. Para at least you look literal professional if you're going to do some client or mag-apply kayo. And diba, para magbubuo kayo ng ano ba to project nyo guys is diba, well guided. It's just actually yun yung tama. Alright, so I think let me do some screenshot ng lesson ko kasi ang dami kong na-explain at hindi ko pa na screenshot sabihin telecall, sir, anong diniscuss mo? Ganun kasi yun. So, I need to proof. Diba? Ang tawag dito is, ano, prototyping and prototyping and wireframing. Right? So, that will be our lesson. Okay, so, do you have any questions, guys? So, can you please say yes, guys, if you get ano ba tayo? Ang mahal ng shoes, sabi ni Neil. Yes. Say yes if you get the activities or, di ba? What you're going to do is a layout. Guys, dahil nasa web tayo, ang gagawin yung tatlo. At saka huwag niyong tipirin yung sarili niyo, guys. Not just for the sake of may pasa lang. Tandaan niyo, lahat ng pinapagawa ko sa inyo is para sa inyo. Okay? So, kapag magagawa niyo rin ng tama, well, definitely, magiging mas madali yung pagde-develop o yung pagde-design ng website. Alright? So, thank you for saying yes. Alright, so let me do some another screenshot. Send ko lang. But guys, make sure to, to plan your, lesson and hands-on wireframing and prototyping. Okay. Typing. Yeah. Press on enhance and do some screenshot, guys. Kasi ganun yung rules namin, alright, para at least they are literally know kung ano yung ginagawa. So with that, guys, let's have a closing class picture. Ayan. Sabi niya, hala, grabe, ang dami naman gagawin. Di ba? Ang daming gagawin. Guys, buti na. Ano yan, Edison?
Sabi ko po, sir, opo, pero kakayanin po.
Kakayanin. Ayan. So, syempre para sa inyo yan, di ba? So, di ba? Parang after ng grid system, tapos Git, kung hirap nga ng Git, tapos GitHub, tapos ngayon prototyping, tapos wireframe, tapos bukas magbabuo na ng project sa Sardius. Patay tayo, ang dami, di ba? That's why yung mga other batches ko talaga, guys, literal. Hindi ko sinasabing dapat gawin niya, pero nasa inyo yan. So yung mga nagsikap talaga, sila na yung benefit sa industry na sila. Yung mga nagpupuyat para gawin bagay. Kasi sa industry guys, kapag binigyan kami ng time frame. Ito, task. Kapag di mo ginawa, malamang wala ka ng trabaho. Hindi pwedeng ganun. And besides, kaya kami napunta doon kasi na-interview na kami. Alam na we are parang gusto talaga namin ginagawa. Kaya kami nandun. Alright, so once na binigay, tinatapos ka agad namin guys. Tapos we learn something na just available time. Hindi kami parang relax lang. Alright, so we use our time para maka-acquire pa ng skills. And you know what? After that, maghingi ako ng raise. Magaling ako eh. Diba? Mas efficient eh. Kapag ayaw mo, lipat ako sa iba. Mas malaki yung offer din. Pero kapag, diba, tatamad-tamad ka, ganyan, malamang wala ka dun. Or malamang maliit yung bayad sa'yo. Something like that. Alright, so I believe most of you, diba, merong reason behind kung bakit kayo nandito. So, yung mga bata dyan, diba, na-realize na, ganun pala yun. Okay, so hindi lang kayo basta nag-aaral, meron kayong reason, no? Okay? So anyway, so let's have a class picture, guys. Kung nag-enjoy kayo, guys, with the group 1, alright? And of course, dun sa the discussion natin about the prototyping and wireframing, can you give us a thumbs up, guys? Alright, at 1, 2, 3, smile. Alright, so another one. 1, 2, 3, smile. Alright, and so I hope that marami kayo natutunan. Do not stress out yourself kung you feel like, diba, overwhelming. Ang dami-dami naman. Diba, you still have 40 hours para i-accomplish yan. And guys, once you accomplish that, you're going to have parang sense of accomplishment. Yung ano ba to, yung confidence na. And kapag meron yung confidence, may sense of accomplishment kayo, mas maraming opportunity. Alright? Kaya yung mga, diba, yung mas mumuha kayong magiging successful kayo the way kung paano kayo magsasalita. Confident kayo kasi alam nyo talaga kung anong gagawin nyo kasi we cover about that. Kapag na-interview kayo or meron kayong gustong client, you can explain about the prototyping, wireframing, up to deployment, and so on. Kasi we cover at pinaghirapan natin. Alright, so sana marami kayong natutunan guys matatapos na yung training natin. Okay? Sana naging valuable yung hindi lang basta natapos yung training, right? I hope that I put some good seed sa inyo na sana pag tinapanood is tumubo at maging successful kayo because I share something. Nag-cross yung landas natin at nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na i-share sa inyo yung mga dapat ko i-share at my experience ko and my perspective in life. No? So, I think I'm credible naman to discuss that kasi iba. Kaya nga ako yung nandito at hindi yung iba. Alright, hindi yung kayo. I mean, di ba? So, I hope that marami kayong natutunan. We're doing this is para sa inyo. Yes, Patricia. Patricia, nakamute ka ata.
Sorry sir. Sir, ano po yung task na we need to pass immediately po?
Yeah. Well, technically, you're going to create your low fidelity wireframe. Okay? So, it's up to you if you wanted to do some sketch sa kamay or well, much better to use i-balsamic. Okay, so ano yun? So that, sir, it's that sample lang for the sake of para maipasa. No. That will be your iniisip nyo ng project. Right now, you have to at least mag-imagine na kayo kung parang ikaw na rin yung client, di ba? Ikaw na rin yung product manager or the web designer and so on and so forth. So, try to imagine na kung ano yung gusto nyong website. So, katulad nung kanina pinakita ko, diba? It's like on Netflix yun, kaya JPlex. Alright? Yung isa naman, gumawa ng parang, napakita ko na ba yung mga ibang product? Nakakatuwa eh. But anyway, just try to imagine kung anong gusto yung inspire kayo. Say you wanted to create some website for school, for restaurant, anything that you want. Okay? Tapos, siyempre, bago yun magawa, i-ano nyo muna, low fidelity wireframe or a wireframe. So, use Balsamic. Once you're done, guys, share it dun sa GC natin. At hindi nyo gagawin yan for the sake of para may pasa nyo. Kasi yun na mismo yung magiging actual na plano na. So, take time, guys. Alright? Just take time to do that. Alright? Tapos, para at least, kasi yung ginagawa natin for the sake of everything na, yun din yung gagawin nyo sa assessment natin and yun din yung gagawin nyo sa real world. So, I hope that it makes sense. So, well, yes, Patricia.
Sir, so kailangan po talagang meron na pong concept na naisip. Kasi paano pong sir, like ngayon syempre wala pa, mag-iisip pa.
Yeah.
So it will take time po talaga. So after that, pag nakapag-isip na sir, siguro after maybe a day, few days, nakapag-isip, tagal no? Tapos gagamitin po yung wireframing muna. Kasi baka, or diretso na po sa ano, or sa Figma or
Well, ganito kasi tulad nga nung na-discuss dito kanina, the wireframe is parang hindi naman siya time consuming. So since we know that yung assessment natin, well, meron pa nga 40 hours, di ba? But yung limited pa rin. Pero just imagine yung pinakita ko sa inyo, wala silang 40 hours. 102 hours lang. So right now, they're starting to build their project. Meron na silang na-imagine kung anong project na gagawin. I think hindi nyo kailangan mag-take ng 2 days para mag-imagine kung anong gusto nyo gawin. I think later on, you can imagine that. So let's say, ano ba gusto ko? Wanted to e-commerce site. It's like a TikTok ba? Or let's say it's like Facebook or anything. Restaurant, website. Like, ba, ang dami naman dyan eh. Pero I mean, after you imagine that, well, start creating a wireframe. Okay, once you're done, so share it. Diba? Yun na rin yung susundan niyo. Na parang yun yung plano niyo. Okay? So that's why hindi ko naman sinasabing, diba, today, kailangan mapasa nyo na. Kasi it will lead that it's a tools para ma-accomplish nyo yung task. Which is technically, mamaya, nag-focus kayo on wireframe and diba to, low fidelity prototype, baka hindi naman kayo nakabuo ng portfolio project. So just tools para makabuo kayo ng portfolio project. Para mas mapadali yung portfolio project. Okay? Yung pinaka-result, katulad ng pinakita ko sa inyo, yung naka-deploy sa Netlify at nasa GitHub yung source code. Kasi designing tayo. Right? Kailangan meron kayong output. Hindi natin pwede ipakita yung output nyo is yung low fidelity and high fidelity yung wireframe. Ang kailangan nila is yung final output. Alright? So, make sure to manage your time, guys. Do it. Tapos, what else? Yeah. Para properly guided yung ginagawa niyo. So, start to make time. Kasi tomorrow, guys, iba na uli yung topic. I'm going to build a project from scratch. Kaya dapat ngayon pala nag-iisip na kayo. Kunwari lang na meron na akong prototype at saka hindi na ako gagawa ng diba, low fidelity at saka high fidelity. Let's say meron na kunwari lang. Tapos i-codes ko na yan. Tapos ibubuuin ko na. Para at least alam nyo kung paano yung paggamit naman ng mga elements and so on and so forth. Okay? So right now, guys, kasi after today, we have 2 days left for the lesson. On Monday kasi, guys, that supposedly yun yung assessment day natin, but they're going to give you a 40 hours and kinabukasan yun yung parang 19 natin. Yun yung last day natin, which is technically 27. So we're going to do some assessment. So make sure to plan your day. Create your portfolio project. Just create now. Just imagine now. Okay, kung anong gusto mo. Tapos once you na-imagine nyo today, diba? Just try to put some, create low fidelity wireframe. Alright? Tapos once you're done, guys, okay, sabi ko sa inyo, kapag natapos kayo, hindi ko sinabing dapat matapos kayo sa ganitong araw. Once you're done, and they share it sa GC natin. So it means, diba, nagawa nyo na yung low fidelity wireframe. Dun sa high fidelity wireframe, hindi ko na kayo i-impose na kailangan meron kayo. Kasi it's literally time consuming. But if you think that you can do that, why not? Okay? Kasi medyo mas madali yung Balsamic compared dun sa Figma. But it's nice to learn that. Okay, kasi guys, kapag meron kayong ganitong skill set, at alam niyo yung mga bagay na ganito, alam niyo pa paano gamitin. Guys, tandaan niyo, diba? Parang nasa inyo. But, yun. No? So, it's really up to you if you wanted to, from low fidelity, tapos i-turn nyo na kagad into coding, into actual na website. Diba? But if you think that you wanted to do some prototyping pa bago nyo i-turn nyo, nasa inyo na yun. What I wanted is yung ano lang, yung low fidelity. Alright? Naintindihan ba?
Yes po, sir.
Yes.
Alright,
Thank you
good.
po.
So with that being said, guys, I hope na nag-enjoy kayo at marami kayo natutunan. We'll see you all tomorrow. Happy coding. Happy wireframing. Okay, enjoy the process. Do not stress out yourself. Gawin niyo yung lahat ng magagawa niyo. And eventually, kung ano yung pagsisikapan niyo, yun yung magiging benefit na magkakaroon kayo. Alright? With that, see you. Bye for now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye po.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Thank you po, sir.
See you all tomorrow, Thursday. Michelle, thank you, Laika.